Hi everybody, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna talk about happiness, liberation. What is this stuff? What does it mean? How do you find happiness? Is happiness something that you can just stumble upon? Or is it something that you have to make for yourself? Is it something? Does it have substance to it? Think about it like this. Do you have to build happiness for yourself? Meaning, do you have to, like building a house, build a sense of happiness for yourself? Or is it something that you can just tap into? Now, when we think about when we go into happiness, what is it that we experience? Well, some sort of release of tension, a redirection of focus, a relieving of desire, a experience of wholeness in a way. So how do we evoke those states of consciousness in themselves? A lot of people think that it's about doing stuff. The more stuff you do, the more that you'll feel happy. That's a trap, but you can try that for as long as you want. Most likely what you'll get is more desire to do more stuff, and you'll be searching all the time. From my perspective, or from my experience, what happiness really is the release of desire, the release of tension, the release of neediness. And through that release, a sense of satisfaction or of joy, of happiness comes because of a relief of the desire that you have. It's actually a taking away of something. It's not addition. Like, you can't just add on to something and make more happiness, because there has to be room for the happiness to come into. You're already feeling emotions. Those emotions that you're feeling right now are the same thing as happiness, just interpreted differently. So it's not about doing different things. It's not about finding new things or people or whatever, circumstances, situations. It's about releasing those attachments to the lower emotions in order to make way or make room for the higher emotions to come through. It's a channel. Like, you become a channel for light to flow through. And what light is just the sense of, everything's okay, it's all good. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's going perfectly. There's nothing else that you need to do. You have love on your side. You are love. The love for yourself is reflected through you. I know this is a little bit more deep, I guess, more, you can feel the vibe difference, you know? My normal vibe is more energetic, but what I'm trying to do right now is just show just let go. Allow the feelings. Allow the emotions. Don't judge them. Don't question them. Don't try to find solutions to them. The mind will perpetually search and search and search for a solution. It will never find a solution, because there is no solution to an emotion. The fact that you think an emotion is negative is the problem in the first place. An emotion is just an emotion. It's just an energy form presenting itself to you for you to interpret. Which means that any emotion that you're experiencing can be interpreted in its opposite way. So deep depression can be the same thing as deep solidity and security. Deep anxiety can be the same thing as as a motivational drive, force of loving, pulling energy to whatever thing or desire needs to be manifest at that moment. A sense of insecurity can be seen as a sense of total security. Now, this society is slightly confused about what total security looks like, so there's a difference between narcissism and God realization. Remember that. It may be very, very slight, very small, but the difference is in the way that you see yourself. In God realization, you don't see yourself as anything. You recognize that the only thing that there is God. So you are an illusion, as a fractal. Imagine the sun as being the real thing, but the light rays are only manifestations of the sun. They have a finite span of life. They move from one place to another, and then they disappear, or they're absorbed into the experience of wherever they touch. And when they're absorbed into that experience, they lose consciousness of themselves as being light and regain consciousness of themselves being whatever the light touches. So the light moves down, touches the trees, through this whole area. Then the light becomes the trees, because the trees take in the light, they photosynthesize the light, they turn it into an energy source for themselves. They radiate that light back outward through color, through vibration, through oxygen, through presence. You see? So energy is always being converted, moved, changed, distorted in different ways. The pure light that is you, the self, the Atman, formless consciousness, God, source, whatever you want to call it, that is the only true thing in this reality. The thing that makes all of this stuff happen. The light that projects onto the screen being your own consciousness. It's always a good idea to take a breath. Just take a second. Disconnect your thoughts from whatever it is that you're thinking about. Let go of the stories that you're playing for yourself just for a second. Relax and just feel at ease. Feel at peace. It's okay to take a second for yourself. It's okay to breathe. Feel the shift in the energy, the release. Hold your breath. Relax. Just experience. God bless you all, and thank you. Have a good day.